So what is a monkey mind? To me, this is where we have chatter, we have confusion, a lot of noise and restlessness in the mind that's showing up at times that it's not conducive to what we need to be thinking about, and not a great way to be spending our energy when we should be focused on other things, or it's just not a time that we can really process or grab a hold or even decide which thoughts to grab a hold of. So I want to introduce a technique that I learned in EMDR training, and I use this a lot of times to end a session with a client after we've unpacked things and there's just a lot of stuff that's out and we need to contain it, we need to bring it back in. So I didn't create this technique, this is something I learned and I implement with my clients, and I feel like it can be helpful for others. So I want to share this, and more specifically, I think it's important for the women who have been sharing their stories about toxic relationships or being able to move through healing in their healing journey after breakup or separation or divorce, and being able to process all of that, but also finding that self-empowerment and self-love so that they can move forward in a healthy way to then find healthy relationships in the future. So if that's you, then reach out, DM me, and we can have more conversation around that. I'd love to. But those women specifically who I've talked to, I hope you implement this. But for anyone else where it can be beneficial, then take this and use it, try it out, and see if it helps. So what we're gonna do, we'll go through this together. If you're in a space that you can close your eyes, awesome, just do this right along with me. If you're driving or in an area where you cannot close your eyes, then be safe first and use the concepts later. Maybe when you lay your head on your pillow tonight and you have all this stuff in your mind and you want to quiet it, or when you're able to get to a quiet space where you can really take some time to do this. So for the purpose of this exercise, we're going to use the visualization of a library. And in our library, go ahead and close your eyes if you haven't already, if you're able to do that. In this library, we have books that are pulled off the shelves, and maybe we have stacks here, and some are open and some are scattered around on the floor because we're really digging in and doing a lot of work. We also have different pieces of paper. Maybe we printed them or written things out on them. Maybe some are balled up and thrown over by the trash can. There may be sticky notes. There may be paper clips and pens, highlighters, all these tools that we've really been digging in and doing a lot of work. So this represents those thoughts that come in, all of the things. Some of them may make sense. Some of them maybe they don't. Maybe they just show up. Maybe there's 10 staplers instead of just one when that's all we need. So whatever your library looks like, just really set into that visualization. And now we're going to work to start cleaning that up. So I want you to start with the books, and we're going to close the books, put them back on the shelves where they belong. We're going to start tackling the paperwork. So maybe there's piles that need to go in the shredder. Let's go ahead and shred those. Maybe there's piles that need to be filed. So we're opening those files, putting them in the filing cabinet, shutting the drawers, knowing that they're exactly where they need to be. The rest we're going to throw in the trash. Maybe we recycle. We're going to pick up all the sticky notes. Maybe those get shredded or they get filed as well. We're going to clean up all the paper clips, taking our pens and highlighters and crayons and markers, and we're going to put them all away where they go. We're going to look around. Is there anything else that's out on the floor? We're going to throw the trash away. We're going to get a vacuum and really vacuum the floor well, getting all those little tiny pieces, everything's collected. Maybe take a duster to the shelves and just dust everything off, and ending with a spray of some kind. Maybe it's an essential oil that's your favorite smell, aroma, and you're going to just spray that around the room, taking a moment to really dig in, breathe it in. Feel the muscles relaxing. And after you do one more final scan, you're going to go over to the lights, turn them off, walk out the door, shut the door behind you, lock it up, and know that everything is still there that needs to be there. It's just in its place. And it's going to be there when you're ready to come back and do more work, when you have the appropriate space, you have the appropriate resources. It's there. So now you're going to be able to move forward with wherever you're at in your day, to focus on the next thing, being present with the people you need to be present with, even if that's yourself, and being able to embody this feeling of peace, of comfort, of knowing you've done great work, and you'll continue to do that as it's appropriate. So maybe you take a big deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Just let it go. So for those of you who maybe don't love the library, or that doesn't make a good representation of what your mind looks like, I encourage you to get creative with this. Maybe it's a gym. Maybe you have weights scattered everywhere with towels and sweat and smells, and you clean all of that up and put it away the same way. Maybe for others it's the laundry, and we have to sort it out and wash it and dry it and fold it and put it away. For one person, they had a messy city full of garbage, and at the very end, they were in a meadow with flowers and clarity and good fragrance. So whatever that looks like for you, make it a space that represents what's happening in your mind, and work to clean it up, work to put it away so that you can carry out your day and calm down those thoughts, and hopefully find a little bit of peace and calmness in your day. So I would love to hear what your space is, what it looks like. So comment below if you're able to implement this, if you found benefit in this. Share it with other people if you feel like, oh, I know someone who could really benefit and use this strategy. I hope it helps. I hope it's something that you can grab a hold of, and it's just one more thing in your toolbox to go to when you need it. So if I can help, reach out. I'd love to chat, especially with those women who I mentioned before. And I hope you have a blessed day. Thanks.